let's go ahead and start on it once you begin, please.
Yeah, good morning, John. So today first I checked Sentry issue. So I did not see any new Sentry issue for the backend. So I turned back to writing test cases. So currently its coverage is showing to me 26%. So I will write it more. So yeah. Other can you please assign me some task, John? Like if there will be any issue, I can assign it to me also. So I will fix it.
Okay, what were you saying was 26%?
Test coverage, writing test cases, na? So
Okay.
yeah, coverage. Yeah, that coverage I am talking.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
And if
Mm-hmm.
there will be any issue, now you can forward it to me also. John.
Will do.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Ismail, let's get your update, please.
Yeah. So just have two PRs pending. One is let's see here. One is still that long message fix. And I added some safety measures to stop getting that error with the group key, which keeps popping up. Um, it's potentially causing us problems. So hopefully going forward, we won't see that message anymore or that error. Um, so now I'm kind of where I have two PRs pending that need review. One is yeah, the edit and the bug fix for the group key. The other one is the same one in build 88, which is just have to maintain the one that has to do with uploading photos. So I don't know if you guys had a good chance to test build 88. Do you guys have any feedback? So far, I haven't heard anything negative. So um, that's all
Yes.
good. I can go
I
ahead
think
and merge it.
it's been good for me and Todd. I think was testing it a lot as
Mm,
well.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's been good for me as well.
okay. Oh, it's
okay.
1088 as well. It's been good for me.
okay.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna have Amine review on both today, and if they both look good, I will go ahead and merge them, and then we'll have a final build with everything in it. That's my changes, the cache changes, and the onboarding changes. And hopefully, that being said, we have I would like to say a solid foundation to keep building off of now that onboarding is figured out, and the cache problem is more solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. The bug fix you mentioned in the logs was it actually causing a visual defect to the user, or was it just in the log?
Uh, I don't. I don't think so. And like, well, at one point it caused one problem. If you remember one time, the one build I had, like 85,
Yeah.
or the chat wouldn't open. Or I told you guys to ignore it. Then I did 88. It was because of that bug. So it can cause problems. So therefore, it's better to add the safety measures. I don't think it was affecting anyone individually. I don't think so, but it was for sure probably affecting API calls and stuff and
Did we
cache.
already? Okay. Was it related to that one Chantel shared yesterday? Um, and what makes that?
The air was being thrown. I don't. Maybe if the user went back to new shares and they're trying to send and the group key doesn't exist, then you can't really send. So
Mhm.
maybe the error was being thrown when that user was having that problem, but I don't think it's a direct fix to it, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So it's again, we want it off our radar, like regardless. But will it help? I don't know. Maybe it would actually send the image instead of being stuck in that flow. Maybe. But her problem was something else. It was weird.
Yeah. And so that one's still a mystery, huh?
Yeah, still have no clue how she got to new shares from chat, like without a card.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that
Okay.
part's still a mystery to me, yeah.
Okay. Um.
Which I'm thinking is some kind of cache glitch, but again, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on it and try
Yeah,
and
the good news is apparently with app updates it goes away. So
true.
And it's first time us seeing it. Period. So that's also good. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out.
All right. Let's see. Was there any other bug fixes, defects you were looking into?
I think that was everything on my list. Now the other things that are pending, I need the new architecture and
Mhm.
so until I get that, I can't finish up. I can't wrap up the whole media stuff.
Right, right. Um,
Uh,
and you need, I mean, to work out any code conflicts, right? Merge conflict.
well, yeah, and to actually push it, like we need to start using it.
Yeah, I mean, if we let's say we started today,
Hmm.
um, you're still you'll be waiting on him, right? You can't just jump right in until he sorts out there's be some merge conflicts, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would probably be better if he does it since he's been doing it. So I think he'll get it done a whole lot quicker.
Right, right. Okay. Okay. When he's gonna jump back in here soon. We'll talk to him
Yeah,
about.
but I think he also has a PR that I'm gonna review now. It
Okay,
has to
cool.
do with let me see here. Um, he says more fixes with onboarding the phone screen. So
Yeah, we were doing a little bit yesterday.
yeah,
Um,
so I'll review that now. If all looks good, I'll have him merge it in, and then yeah, that pretty much puts us, I think, up to date. So
yeah.
if we want to start working on the new architecture, and then from there I can finish the style for the media, and then from there we can continue evolving chat in terms of hashtags. And I was thinking about this in terms of hashtags and replies.
Mhm.
Um, User in both cases would get a message, especially with the hashtag one. We probably want to put him where the hashtag was because that's the whole purpose of the hashtag. Um,
Yeah,
and
doesn't
that
that
would require two-way pagination, which is
that's
something
true.
we
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It requires the reverse up and down pagination, right?
yeah. So
But that'll be easier potentially with the new architecture. With the new
now
flash
I
thing.
won't say it would be easier or harder with the new architecture. I think it will be the same effort.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, at
but
least
with
we
the
won't
new
have to do it
architecture,
twice.
yeah.
We won't have to do it twice because it'll be a new flash list.
Um, well, yes, but I think hmm. So I think well, I can look into how to do it. So here's the thing: I can do a proof of concept kind of thing
Mhm.
where I again just try to prove if it's doable and it's like it's working nice. And in terms of redoing work, it won't be much because even if you migrate to a new Flash, it's not like you're rewriting the code or anything. You're just tweaking it a little bit, which takes like 30 minutes or so. So it's no biggie. Um,
Wasn't
but I
isn't it
think proof of concept would be
completely
nice.
okay? But isn't it a completely new approach with the new flash list?
Well, that's the new, complete new approach is how they render items, but the way you call it, in terms
Mhm.
of like us, the users. So
Mhm.
the you can think about it as like a car, right? If you know how to drive one car, you can drive the other car, and they
Mhm.
can have a electric motor instead of a
I see what you're saying.
combustion. So for the
Okay.
user, it doesn't matter, which is us, the users. For them, yeah, the way they render it is different, but they
Okay.
kept the same way we use it, pretty much, with slight differences.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, that'd be definitely worth investigating. I think we're going to need it, and we've talked about all kinds of different scenarios where it would be beneficial. So
Yeah, main one being we can hold our place now and on the flashlight. It won't like flicker or move when you get new messages.
yeah,
And also we don't have to pass in the estimated size,
yeah,
which with the new media approach we're taking, the current setup won't work because you'll see it jump because one image could be very short and the other could be very tall. So therefore, one could be under the estimated, one could be over, and you'll see that jump because it's trying to pre-render those item sizes before it even displays them.
mhm,
Um, so therefore, you see that jump. Where with the new architecture, hopefully that we won't see that anymore because it handles it again differently. That's the refactor how they do things different. Where it would just handle those different sizes without the flicker, hopefully, or the jump, the jerkiness.
right, right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Okay, great. Anything else you want to add?
Um, no, but yeah, I think today I want to spend some time on that proof of concept in terms of if if we're gonna have a person land on a certain spot in the chat, which is not the end or the beginning, then first of all, I'm gonna kind of imagine what we need from the back end and do maybe two-way pagination proof of concept and kind of talk to Jerry, brainstorm if what I think is a good approach and if he agrees or not for the back end side.
Okay, great. Very good. Yeah, and then you're going to review the means PR.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Okay, excellent. All right. Thank you. Okay. Terry, let's get your update. You may be on mute.
I sorry, I was on mute, but um did so y'all can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So what you are seeing here is you are seeing the raw logs for the new invite site I set up yesterday.
Oh, cool. This is the one you showed me that one day.
Yeah,
Uh,
this
yeah.
is it with our invites.
Okay. Cool.
So what you can see here is for each of these lines, I'm noticing there's like, so for example, this one ending in 23, there's like 3 lines, but they're all, you can see they all have the same IP address. And if you go here, you can see the servers that processed it. South Africa, you can see this was South Africa.
Are these supposed to be unique users?
Um, no, what I'm thinking is that this is like WhatsApp's preview thing, and it's just refetching it multiple times here.
Unless there is something malicious going on. Like,
No, you can see the user agent is WhatsApp.
yeah,
So
okay.
whatever requested the page chose to identify as WhatsApp.
Okay.
And whenever the WhatsApp preview loads it, because we're doing server side logic, I have to present the page's code in a way that if WhatsApp requests it, I have to give the preview image. However, I cannot redirect on a WhatsApp preview. That's because if I did a redirect, the preview image would show Google Play instead of what we have configured.
Oh,
So
so
for what's up?
so if I invite somebody via WhatsApp,
Mhm.
they won't see a preview image.
They will.
They will. Okay.
They will. I went through testing a bunch of different things because the server side redirect, it's a little more complex for these reasons that you have to, for every request that comes in, you have to see basically as if it's like, I call it a bot, but it's really just like a preview client that its sole purpose is just to extract the preview image.
I see.
So if WhatsApp is identified here, I have to return 200. 200 does not redirect. 200 is required in order to show them the preview image.
Oh,
But if you'll see here is that what I can conclude from here, oh, we got some more that came in. So what I can conclude from this stuff coming in is that you see a bunch of 200s. That means that I would say they made it into WhatsApp in the compose window here
uh-huh.
because it's saying WhatsApp. We can see South Africa, firewall allowed, and we
Okay.
can see that there was no issues and it rendered pretty fast.
Interesting. Okay. So, and this
So
would be an invitor.
I'm going to say this is the invitor sending it.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what I see from this end. Now, if they click, what you'll see. You see, we're getting a lot of sins, and this means that that I would say they are making it successfully to the compose in WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Um, now this you can ignore this section. This is just like the preview agent. If you go, oh shoot, it keeps wanting to update. Yeah, this is just the preview agent Versal Favicon. This is just the portal trying to build a preview image. You can ignore those yellow things,
Mm.
but this one right here with the 302,
Uh-huh.
you can see it says recording invite view 4. You can see that this was clicked in London, UK.
Hmm.
You can see the link,
Huh. So
Uh,
it was received and clicked.
received, clicked, and redirected.
Oh,
So we can tell that like this is like confirmed redirect
how do you know?
302.
302 tells you. Okay. And they went to. How do you know what app store they went to?
The user agent. So user agent here, um, this would be Safari. This would be iOS.
So they went to the Apple App Store. You think
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So
Mhm.
yeah, a lot of this is just like preview images, but I could actually go and I can filter, um, literally just filter everything that's a 302, and now I can just see the clicks.
So we got this many.
Yeah. Now, yes, one thing that I'm seeing, and I don't know if this may have been potentially skewing our views from previously.
Mm.
There's a new user agent which I noticed in here. Let me see if I can find it. The Samsung browser. Or maybe it was from before. Oh yeah, for this one here. Um, this one said Google Page Renderer, and I looked it up. Um, shoot. Yeah, it's not a real human user, but it was being recorded as a real user here, a real click.
Hmm. Okay.
It's just something that in our list of bots, it was not recognized as a bot. Like I said, bot doesn't mean anything malicious. It's just usually something that extracts a preview image. And that's exactly what this thing is meant for. But it meant so what it does is it tries to actually open the page on a server from Google
Mhm.
to try and render the page.
That's not wouldn't be the same as like us tracking a link click, though.
No, it will trigger the click because it tries to imitate a real device.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh boy. So we had even less clicks.
I I don't have the data for previous, so I can't tell
Right.
you.
But it would be more than zero of these
Oh,
bots.
yeah, I would say it's a non-zero number,
Yeah. Okay.
but
Interesting.
that's just something I saw here going from these logs, and I already started to filter this out. It'll start getting counted like a bot.
Okay.
Um,
It's identifiable.
yeah,
Okay, that's good.
but yeah, no blocks, no issues. I can see how long the redirects take. I mean, at most they take
Milliseconds. Yeah.
milliseconds here. Everything's allowed. I can see the server that processed it.
What
It's
and
all
yeah, are these mostly like Android or iOS or what?
we can go
In fact,
here.
if they're all iOS, that could be an issue. Let's look.
Clicks. Safari iOS,
Okay.
Android 10,
Okay. Android 10.
Android 10,
That's super old. Okay. Interesting. Pattern again.
iOS.
Okay, there it is.
This is Google Page Renderer.
Okay, it doesn't
So this is
count.
Google Page Renderer.
Okay.
Android 14.
There's an Android 14, but could that be one of us?
No, Cape Town, South Africa.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
still there.
this is iPhone.
iPhone.
Yep.
Wow. So all but one.
We had two Androids. We had a 10 and a 14.
Well, we had two tens. And remember,
Oh yeah.
the
That's
only two that ever accepted an invite successfully were Android 10. Um, we when we were doing all the research, it looked like older phones aren't subject to that same restriction that the newer phones are. And again, we're seeing that with the exception of this one. I would like to know a little bit more. Maybe that Android 14 is that maybe they're in the United States. Where's oh, you said South Africa, but
Well,
maybe
I can tell you, Android 14, yeah, Cape Town.
who did they invite? Like where was it sent?
It was. I'll get that for you.
And was it an SMS or WhatsApp?
What's that?
It was WhatsApp for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
South African user invited. Um,
Like it was the both of them, inviter and invitee.
I'm confirming the second part of inviter. Inviter, inviter is South Africa.
Okay. So that's the only one there that didn't fit the pattern. But the pattern is glaring. It's like plenty of iPhones, which is also mathematically disproportionate to the number of Android users. Like if you just look at just straight downloads across the region, they're probably 90+% Android devices. Yet in our stats here, we're at like 50% iPhone returning data to us.
Mhm.
So again, a, a mathematical standout. It really just keeps pointing to we are getting blocked. Security features are blocking us on newer Androids.
Well, if they're sent on WhatsApp, I don't think Android could filter on the client side for WhatsApp. I can imagine where on Google Messages they would.
So
But I
then
think we
maybe
kinda had that discussion. I think we had that discussion yesterday. It was like WhatsApp. If WhatsApp is filtering messages, then that's insane.
well this AI was suggesting that they could. Remember? Well, and I mean, shit, you got banned. That still blows me away
They did reverse my ban.
through a process, right? Like you had to
Yeah,
appear.
I had to do it, but
Yeah,
yeah, they sent me a
like
message saying
their automated net caught you in their net, and we are getting caught in a net. For
now.
reason.
Let's also consider that was the first time I sent an invite link.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Like,
going to be reasons, and I have a feeling there are all kinds of scenarios, not just sending invites or anything else. Like just all kinds of scenarios. Like if I just maybe Danny's messages aren't getting to people for whatever reason because he's over here and they're over there. Who knows?
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I did go back and forth yesterday and started sending a bunch of invite links between two WhatsApp accounts I had,
mhm,
and none of them got blocked.
right, but
So
you're U.S. based.
yeah, I will just say I'm US based here. Now, I was on the VPN, but I don't think that affected anything.
Yeah. Well, this will play out more throughout the day, and what you'd expect to see is a distribution representative of ownership of devices in the region. If let's say 50% of people own Android devices, you would expect to see a distribution of 50% Androids. And if it's 90%, you'd expect to see 90%. And you also expect to see a distribution based on the OS. If 75% of people have OS 14 and above, you expect to see 75% of these on Android 14 and above. And a very low percent. I don't know what the percent is. We can probably get those numbers, but the distribution won't lie, and over time, especially with enough numbers plotting, and it should match almost identically the distribution for that region. And right now, it's nowhere near. I think there's more than 10% on Android 14 and above. In fact, we're looking at like far less if we take all the data from the whole month. So it keeps putting us in this position of how do we overcome, first identify, I guess, identify this filter, this whatever's happening,
Mhm.
and then overcome it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did that guy ever get back to Danny yesterday?
I don't know if he got back with Danny. He never got back with me. I messaged him.
Okay, yeah,
I don't even see where he read it.
yeah, that's kind of typical. So without that, you know, personal, located locally, it's just even with them there, it still doesn't like tell us everything. will we be able to install logs that, like, I see obviously you're getting more logs here than we had before, like this is great to show us the ones that are working. How can we learn about the ones that aren't?
Hmm.
Like the ones that, how about all the other ones that click those links or should have got we don't know if they even got it, right? How do we know if these are delivered?
Uh, so what I would say is how I would determine these were delivered is how we have the preview image here, the preview link.
Oh, okay, yeah, so this is a
So
big number here.
what I would do is I would say is if the preview image has two different IPs associated to it,
Okay,
we can at least confirm, I would say, that the invite
viewed both
was
ends.
delivered.
Right, okay, let's look at that. That's great.
And that's
Yeah, and I personally watched dozens of people sending invites to their friends and family yesterday. I was thinking we're going to get a waterfall of people joining, but they're not. They're still not either getting the link or the link's not working. They're probably not even getting it. I guess we'll know here in a sec, right? You're gonna.
yeah, I'm trying to get this one was a that was the was this the Google bot? Yeah, no, that was an iPhone click. This is Cleveland,
And
Cleveland.
as a benchmark starting point, the number that you perceive as sent was that long list I first saw, right? Like at least the ones generated.
Yeah, now there are duplicate links. There must be WhatsApp that's trying to. It's doing multiple requests.
Well, what if one person invites 10 people?
They would each have a unique link.
Okay, the IP address would be the same.
The IP address would be the same, but the URL would be different.
Okay. Well, I guess we should make sure of that. But I mean, it sounds like that seems pretty obvious. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same each time, right?
Right.
But it was a long list, at least in the one direction,
Mm-hmm. Let's see. No, nothing here.
disproportionately long to.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. So what that tells me is at least for this shoot that they're getting into the compose screen.
Yeah, yeah, and we've had confirmations like Amy said she was able to create it and send it.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't got clear answers of like her sister never joined. Like I went through everybody on the leaderboard yesterday
Mm-hmm.
to see if anybody had a friend join. Nope,
Mm-hmm.
nope, nobody, no one. And still, people, long-term users in that region, still don't have anybody who's joined.
Mm-hmm. Let me go do this. So what I want to determine is this IP address, does this correlate to a user or is this like WhatsApp's IP address?
Mm.
And I can find this out. No. Well, let me just do it on my phone real quick. Um I'm just sending myself a link to see what it says.
Okay.
A second. Okay. Um Yeah. Yeah, this is my IP.
Okay. So then you're tracking accurately.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Um, so let's look at the distribution.
What's that? So
So we have all these generated right here,
Mhm.
right? And then you're going to match ones that have double IP addresses, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Let's see what that looks like. That should give us a rough idea of how many were viewed.
Let's see. Yep. And this would be my Android phone reviewing it as well. Okay. Let's go here. Now export this. Let's see, these only have one IP address. Let me make sure I turn these logs back.
Is this the final list?
I can't just do a SQL query here.
Mhm.
So it's a lot of manual just picking.
Okay. Yeah.
And here is only one unique IP.
And that's the invitor.
This would be the inviter.
Okay. So they sent,
Mhm.
right? But none viewed.
Right.
Right. Okay. So let's see what else we get. Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Many sent, none viewed. Is it easier to go just see what's been viewed and go the opposite way?
Yeah, we could try that.
Okay. But it's not looking good. They're not getting viewed.
But now, with that said, with these, yeah, like we haven't had a click in an hour.
Hmm.
Um,
It's like prime time over there. It's like evening.
yeah. So I have to like go here, do this. Okay, and this is the one that had the iOS click.
Okay.
I don't think even this is a valid case from South Africa. I think we have to do. Can I do where it was handled by?
Why do you think it wasn't valid?
Like it's not our South Africa test. Let me check. Let me check this user. This invite.
Hmm.
This invite was that's a South African user. Uh, but oh, tag true. What is this? Oh, this is interesting.
Hmm.
This was an SMS invite.
Okay.
That was sent to a user because they were tagged in a check-in. We
Okay.
we automatically send an SMS invite when they get tagged in a check-in.
Yes. Okay. Right. From Twilio.
Yes.
I think I saw that yesterday on the report. I wasn't sure where it came from. I meant to ask about that actually.
Mhm.
Was it generated from a international user then?
Yeah, it looks to be South Africa.
Interesting. Okay, so that works. So our Twilio SMSs work fine. Well, someone clicked on it. Is that right?
Looks like it. Yeah, well, it says, let me see. It says it's Safari. Yeah.
Why is Twilio getting through and we're not? You would
Mm-hmm.
think it'd be the other way because this is P2P what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? The link structure we fixed, right?
Yeah. I
Uh-huh.
mean, it's the same link.
It is the same link. This tagged in the
Well,
photo one.
mm-hmm. Well, that's interesting. This one says that a South African user is this one that could be another one of those like phantom bots. I'm trying
No,
to
I
figure
saw I
that out.
saw someone on board in London yesterday.
No, but it wasn't this user though, or it wasn't this phone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I can go by the IP address too. Let's see. Um,
Okay. Well, I mean, one good thing we can kind of lean into is that we won't not having problems with our SMS like from our side at least.
mhm.
So that's good. But yeah, what about, you were going to look at any links, any views?
Yeah, any views? We'll go here. Um, it's going to be starting from what I said. It was at 348. So really, it's going to be starting here. Yeah, 3459. 34592 is actually one I was testing with. So
So
this would probably be the first
that's
legitimate click we have.
okay. Well, and not just click, these are views, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, then I have to go and
This is the recipient
but I
view,
only see I only see one
viewed.
yeah, like one viewed.
Yeah.
This is what is this?
And it says Macintosh.
Well, this says, let's see, Twitter bot. Is somebody sharing this link on Facebook? Oh, I wonder. Oh, unless that's me, that could be me testing. No, no, not at this
I mean,
time.
we have had lots of links shared, Facebook, Twitter,
Well,
campaign links.
this is not a campaign link.
Hmm.
So yeah, this would be yeah, this would be somebody. Yeah, Facebot, Twitter bot. Um, yeah, let me see. Uh,
Okay. So
Facebook.
just Facebook crawling. Okay. So
So,
we're down to 0 views.
so
Now we
what
know. Yeah.
what this means, what this means though, John, is that somebody took a pink button invite and it's like they pasted it in
Not
Facebook.
necessarily. Think about it. WhatsApp is owned by Facebook.
That's not what I see for the WhatsApp previews though. I see different.
Yeah.
So for the WhatsApp
What if
one,
what was the time on that? Like what if the very first one that went out, WhatsApp says crawls it, says, yeah, we're not letting this one get sent to anybody. And then from then on,
Hmm.
none.
Okay, well I'm trying. That was like like around midnight my time.
Okay, so it wouldn't have been the first.
It wasn't me, and I was like I said, I was sending these back and forth. Like I got WhatsApp conversation. Why does it not have? Oh yeah, yeah. It has all the WhatsApp history here. Like I sent a bunch of links.
Okay. Well, let's not get in the weeds on that one too much, but let's look at the distribution is that there is none. There is no distribution. It's not getting viewed. So therefore it is getting blocked. Why? Why is it getting blocked? Why are they doing this to us?
Why are you saying they're all blocked?
Nobody, no recipient has viewed the WhatsApp invite.
I said one of them. Who's this? Who is this person here on Android 14, Cape Town, South Africa?
Okay, because I thought the list you were just showing, you were saying after 3:39 p.m. your time.
Yeah. So
It was
this would be that time. This
okay.
would be 4:13 a.m. my
Okay.
time today.
Okay. So let me see a list after that time range of recipients who viewed it.
After this time frame, so this is at 4:03. shoot. $403. Why is it not letting me? So I have these are clicks,
Yeah.
and
What
you
about
want to see
the views?
the views. See, that's where like I have a lot. I have to go through each of these now. Like maybe should I duplicate the tab? Maybe that makes it better. If I duplicate the tab and now I have this, and then I can see here.
These are recipients, right?
These are clicks.
Yeah.
I don't know if it could have been the sender that clicked it.
True. But we want to see recipients who viewed.
That's right. So from here,
Mhm.
um,
Is that it?
this one has, yeah, this one has 5 WhatsApp requests. So I would say this one was viewed. I added in the IP logging for the preview image this morning, so you don't see it. But normally for WhatsApp, I see like 3.
Is this every single recipient who viewed, or just one from one sender, or is this every single recipient who viewed?
This is anybody who had this link in their WhatsApp window. It could be the sender, it could be the recipient.
Okay, yeah, they're all at the same time. I'm going to say it's the sender.
Yeah, it's like second
So,
apart,
so we don't have any recipient views.
which is interesting though.
Yeah, they're a little too quick. I
But this
don't.
one, see, this was clicked 15 seconds later.
Yeah, that could have been done. Those ones that are back to back. But I don't want to get in the weeds on it. So we have no views from recipients. Is that right? I mean, if that's the case, we pretty clearly say we're getting blocked.
I'm trying to find something to. I cannot say one way or the other.
But you don't show any views.
I go here.
I mean, you saw your view, right? When you tested with yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We could test with somebody else on the team if you want to test with Amine or Amit.
Mhm.
But it is picking up the recipient views.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So clearly we got to overcome something.
Mhm. And now
Something.
here's another thing too, is I wonder if some of the phones here, I wonder if some phones don't load the preview image. Like they just don't, because I don't even see a request here for this invite in particular.
Yeah. But
I don't even see where the sender.
think about distribution. Statistically, it will distribute evenly across the population. So eventually, you will see an even distribution. We're seeing no distribution at all. So and every minute that goes by and we collect more data, it becomes less and less likely that it is getting received, because we would see some distribution of people. Some people would see it, right? Not zero. So, and you already tested with yourself. We could test with Amit and Amine just to make sure. I think that's probably a good idea. Um, shoot them test WhatsApp invite.
Hey, uh, can
See if-
Amit, can you send me your WhatsApp number?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I have enough evidence here to continue under the premise that we are getting blocked, and I think you're you're presuming that we are not getting blocked by the Android because we're not even really dealing with Android at this point. We're dealing with WhatsApp. So
Mhm.
it seems most likely if we're getting blocked by anybody, it's now WhatsApp. right? But it could still be somewhere along the way of Google. Like I can't say 100%, but we're going to be leaning toward WhatsApp is filtering us, right? Which we know they're trigger happy. They pulled the trigger on you without hesitation. They shot first, ask questions later. Like that blows me away. That the heart that such a harsh reaction to your account. So this is circumstantial evidence, but it it all adds up to guilty. They're guilty of something.
Mhm.
So for somehow somewhere in here for some reason, unknown reason right now. Why?
Let's see. I just tried to WhatsApp Ahmed. Ahmed, did you get the message? Like, I don't see where it even says delivered.
No, I did not get it.
Is it in your spam box?
Uh, Let me check it.
Take screen record whatever you're doing, Amit.
Okay.
I want a record of this. So on your end, Jerry, it appears sent.
It says sent but not delivered. So WhatsApp has it can do one check mark, two
Yep,
check.
check marks. Yep, I've seen that.
Yeah.
So if we were to go investigate all of our South African users' phones in their WhatsApp accounts and see who they invited, we might see a bunch of single check marks. Right?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
theory, right?
In
Right.
theory, that yeah.
So from their point of view, they think they sent it. They just didn't get read. Okay, so
Well, it never got delivered.
right. So
So
it didn't get read from their point of view.
right.
So they're just like, oh, they left me unread. But we suspect it never even got delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're zeroing in.
I did not even send. Well, I didn't even send a link to Ahmed yet.
This
I
is just like a hello.
Yeah, I just sent him hi because I'm gonna get blocked if I just send him a link.
Well, you got blocked in some form. It sounds like. Let's confirm it. But you got
And Jerry,
Yeah.
I did not get any message from you, but I sent you a hi on WhatsApp. Did you get my message?
Oh, did you do my other phone?
It's
Yeah,
6 to ending with.
yeah. The other one I had was like one of Danny's test phones.
this is crazy.
I did
So
not receive message from that phone.
And this is a number he slacked you his phone number, so you couldn't have got it wrong.
Yeah, no. This is the one I've been using to test with my phone. I've literally been using this number all yesterday to test.
To test with Amit.
Test with myself. I had two numbers
Yeah,
that
but
I was using.
Amit sent you his phone number.
Yeah, I copy pasted Ahmed's number. I see his profile pitch.
Right. So you didn't make any mistake yet. He did not receive it.
That's
Right?
right.
Is this
Yeah.
a fact?
Yeah, no, like right now, I sent another message to that same account that said Amit, and it just has a clock next to it.
Like an hourglass kind of thing?
It's a clock, like analog clock, but
What does that mean?
that it wasn't sent yet. Like yeah, something is preventing me from messaging Amit
Okay.
on.
Well, here we are. So this lines right up. If once we solve this mystery, we're in the clear.
So Amit just messaged me from his phone, hello, to my WhatsApp, and I received his message without no problem.
Let's see. Amine, do you have input or question?
Yeah, I was gonna say that clock for me when I see it, just when I'm having bad internet, it's not letting me.
I'm on my desktop.
Yeah. Maybe you need your phone closer to your desktop because like they have some sort of syncing. Right.
Uh, this clock
That's not
means
the
the message
case.
has not been sent, Jerry.
Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Are you telling me my iPhone got banned again?
Is it possible, Jerry, something in your environment is on a blacklist? I mean, you do have VPN set up, and like
Not on this phone.
you've been coding and developing for a long, long time. Maybe you got put in some kind of bucket.
I literally exclusively used WhatsApp for one of my jobs a few years back.
But that was a few years back.
Yeah.
I'm saying your environment today is radioactive. Potentially, this is a theory.
Mhm.
You know, maybe everything it touches is like immediately flagged. Who knows? I don't know. Something's happening, obviously, to block you, block us. I don't know what. Um, but did you confirm your iPhone is now in the penalty box?
Yeah, my iPhone is in the penalty box. My Android is fine. The one that got the message from Amit.
All you did is say hi.
All I did was say hi. Yep. I
Unreal.
didn't even send a link. It just said nope.
Okay, so I don't understand this. Let's see if Todd can send Amit. Amit, will you Slack Todd
Yes, yes.
your phone number, please?
The only thing that I can assume here is that, which no, this phone isn't even hooked up.
Is there a way for you to like what's it called? Like scan your environment? You know, like if like I was to scan my house for bugs, like take a little scanner around, like can you scan your environment?
Well, my environment would be my phone, and this is.
But your phone's connected to Wi-Fi. So
I
like
mean,
your Wi-Fi, your IP address, I guess would be a good place to start.
mhm.
Is your IP address in the high risk zone?
Let's see.
That would be funny if that was it. Funny and sad. Um, Todd, are you there? Did you hear what we're doing?
I sure do. Yeah, I have Ahmed's number and I'm adding it to my contacts right now.
Okay. Why don't you give him a hello message? Nothing else.
Give me 1 second.
Broad score.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's a relief there. Do you have any other IP addresses that are side by side?
No, this has been the static IP address that has been on my home internet since I bought this house 4 years ago.
Okay. But you don't have. So does that mean you have no other IP addresses in parallel with this?
The only thing would be um, my mobile data, but that always changes.
True.
I can just enter my mobile data.
Okay. Ahmed, did you get a message from Todd?
Not yet.
Yeah, says
Uh,
0.
I haven't sent it yet, John. Just 1 sec.
Okay.
Yep. My history with WhatsApp on my iPhone. Let me think. So I used it exclusively for a job I had like 4 years ago, and then I didn't touch WhatsApp until like a month ago. So like I went four years, and I 4 years and two different phones between not using WhatsApp.
Yeah. What's up, Ahmed?
so I received message from Todd. Hello.
Interesting.
The
Interesting.
only thing I can say that could be poisoning is this phone number is the one that I tried to link up to this WhatsApp API.
Okay. Could
And
this possibly, let's just say they flagged you for something. Let's just say, could this possibly be affecting circles invites between users? Could it have bled in to our environment somehow?
I can't say no and I can't say yes.
Yeah.
It's
Something you're on some kind of list, like they have it in for you for some reason. Because Todd just messaged on it, no problem. But that now it's a leap though to say the entire Circles project is infected.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, but we're zeroing in on something strange. I guess this would be a good time to start asking AI, like tell it what we know. Like we have an international user who You tried to message hello, WhatsApp banned you instantly. We had a friend of yours also in the United States
Mhm.
message him. It went through no problem. Um,
Yep.
could that have infected your environment in a way that it also infected a project that relies on WhatsApp? That's the heart of the question.
Mhm. Yeah. Now on my Android phone, I'm talking to Amit, no problem. It's I'm thinking it's WhatsApp API.
Todd, why don't you try from an iPhone?
Yeah, let me try it. You got it.
What got banned the first time, Jerry? Your Android, right?
No, my iPhone got banned twice so far.
But wasn't it on VPN or something like that?
No,
Not the first time.
no, neither time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let me try an iPhone.
Yeah, my iPhone has been mostly sterile this whole time. I don't even know what would have made it unsterile at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe just that very first link sent, could be as innocent as that and nothing, not any further than that.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't send a link to
Originally, though, right?
Hmm.
Wasn't that the original one you sent?
The original one was a link.
Yeah. So like somehow,
Mhm.
I mean, these these systems do weird things. Like I have an appointment with a Google rep for October 1st, and every time I try and make a new appointment, it's like you have an appointment for October 1st. October 1st was more than 2 weeks ago, and I don't know how to fucking reset that. So I'm trying to get an appointment with this guy, and it keeps saying you're already set for October 1st at this time. I'm like, clear this out. So like sometimes these things don't get cleared out. While you're
I'm
investigating that,
installing.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reporting. I'm installing WhatsApp. I'll message Amit in just a moment.
Okay. And while you're looking into that, Jerry, let's go to Amine and get an update and see how things are going there. Hey, Amine, how are you?
Hey, yeah. Um, yeah. So for the updates, yeah, yesterday we've been like going again to some session replays. We figured out what happened with some users, and also like we started looking into the navbar issue for Android. Yeah, we had a discussion about it, like what we should do and how we're gonna be approaching it. But after that, like I did some code changes. Like I added some more logs to log the SMS. Sorry, the SIM card. Like, yeah, I'm logging whatever we get in from the card if we are,
The SIM card.
and yeah, like the country that's gonna
Mm,
be yeah, the country code that's gonna be on the onboarding phone. So
okay.
I did some logs, where that country, like the user see like where we did it get. Is it from the device settings? Is it from the SIM card? Is it from the IP address?
Okay.
So when we debugging, we know from where this is coming.
Okay.
Also, now we're doing the IP address to get the country code with the IP address for all iOS devices. So if it's an iOS device, we lean back to the IP address to know the country code.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Also, also now
Can you get the
in this,
IP address on an iOS device like that? I thought they don't let you.
we're not. So that's the thing. We don't get it from a device. We call our backend. The backend can tell us the
Yeah,
address.
that's true. You're right, right. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, what were you about to say?
Yeah, also like because I forgot the last time to add like the if there is like an error with the phone number, if it's like not a phone number,
Oh yeah.
the error will be shown in alert also on the that text message that label there below the info.
Okay.
So yeah, this is for the code changes. Today morning I started working on that navbar. Started with the AI. Um, like letting the AI know about our situation and this understanding more of all of this age to age thingy with the navbar and how it is. And yeah, there's a bunch of things to unpack there. Um, there were some changes for me. I just have like I test on that old Android device, but like of course we have to do more extensive tests to see are those changes good? Are they like is like pointing to the right direction and just missing something? So yeah, that's what I started on today.
Okay. Okay, cool. Are you at a point where we can go through those steps and work on that flow, or do you still need to
Yeah.
do more?
No. Like when you say like working on that floor in terms of
Yeah, starting at like the
doing
name,
the changes.
yeah, name screen with the keyboard, and then like filling in that black space with
Mm,
the nav bar and making the
okay.
keyboard go up with back, all that stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, let me do the changes and everything, and I will let you know so we can start looking at it, and if we need to change something,
Okay.
I'm on it.
And what about merging the phone and off code screen?
Oh, that I did not do. Mm,
That's going to take a little finessing.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you need to research anything, or are you just going to kind of
The
head?
merging, no. I know when it needs to be done and everything. It's not. Yeah. So no, I don't need to do research. I can start working on it.
Okay. Why don't you start working on that? And Ismail's reviewing your PR, and I think he's got a couple PRs too. Um, and then I want to see where this road with Jerry goes because it sounds like Todd is able to message Amit from his iPhone with WhatsApp. So same test Jerry did passed with Todd. Um, this is just the most bizarre thing ever that WhatsApp has got Jerry in some kind of penalty box. The real question still though is like, could that have possibly infected the Circles project? That would be crazy, but crazy things happen. Um, so yeah, why don't you work on that screen, and then in a little bit here, I want to jump in starting on the name screen.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. All right, so Jerry, it looks like Todd did successfully send an iPhone WhatsApp
Mhm.
message. So what is going on?
So
What's the
what it,
yeah,
this number that I'm using that Danny gave me, it ends in what I think 4,000.
Danny gave you a number for WhatsApp? Yeah. Wait, I thought you
Yeah.
were using your own personal WhatsApp in some of the tests.
So I am my personal phone number WhatsApp is on my Android. My
Yeah.
iPhone is set up with this 4,000 number that Danny gave me.
Where did you get that?
Where did he get it?
Yeah,
I don't know. Is it like one of our burner phone numbers?
I don't know.
Todd,
Will you ask them a message and ask?
Todd, do you know? Can you check? Is it 268 270 4,000?
The last four is 4,000. Let me check if that's on our burner list here. Hold on. Circles phones burner list. I don't have. No, I don't have a number ending in 4,000.
Interesting.
Okay. Then I wonder if it's like a text now number that Danny made.
Well, that would be
Because one thing that I saw is that WhatsApp is very
that would be so irresponsible to do that, and just sloppy would be a better way to put it. Um, let's find out. Will you message Danny, please?
Mhm.
I hope
And
he do something that. Yeah, go ahead, Todd.
I was going to say, so the 4,000 number on your iPhone, Jerry, that iPhone actually has a different phone number, but you're using WhatsApp with the 4,000 number.
Yes.
Got it. And your iPhone number is actually being used on Android, which is working just fine for
Yes.
WhatsApp. So it's the 4,000 number.
Well, yeah, that's
That's
already an inconsistency, right? You're using
right.
a different phone number than the device.
Mhm.
I mean, that
Correct.
would be a flag of some
Mhm.
kind. And these things probably they seem really unlikely to affect circles, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Seems
from
like
the surface level,
And we were having a problem with WhatsApp long before Danny shared that 4,000 number with you. Right? Earlier, like last week, way before he shared that 4,000 number with you, we still were getting minimal clicks on WhatsApp invites, if any. Right?
right? Danny said it's 2-7. What the? Hold on, let me see. What number am I signed in with?
great question.
Let me see. Oh. The number, okay. The number on it's a different number. The number that I am using on my iPhone is actually my Google Voice.
Okay.
Oh,
So I used my Google Voice number to set up this WhatsApp.
Okay. So that's
wow.
creating some kind of conflict.
What I'm thinking is from the conversation with ChatGPT is that they give a lower reputation to numbers that they associate with VoIPs.
Sure. Yeah, we do too.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
So
So
that's why they're more band happy
yeah.
with
Okay, so
Google
that
Voice.
explains that, but th-
Mhm.
that seems unlikely to affect circles, right?
Yeah, and I asked, well, what I did is I asked, okay, well, how does this affect the scope of my project? From me testing this, am I effectively tanking
Yeah.
my reputation? And it said, it's a good point of caution. However, it's very unlikely. And it said, go on the Facebook Meta verifier and paste your URLs in there. If they show up, no problem, then you're not banned in Facebook. But like, obviously because
Mm,
Facebook owns WhatsApp, it's like if you can view your URL here,
okay.
then it's fine.
And
Uh,
did you?
yes.
Okay.
I also sent a link to Amit,
Mm,
and he, well, for my Android, and he confirmed he received it, and the preview image is visible.
okay, good. Can we simulate you sending something from Circles?
Me sending something from Circles. Okay.
Yeah, as a, like an invite link.
Mhm. So what I'm going to need is I'm going to need Amit to give me a phone number, or somebody to give me a phone number that is not in Circles and on WhatsApp.
Not in circles. Okay.
And I'm going to have to message that number in WhatsApp from this phone.
Jerry, you can use my other phone number. There's just what you deleted yesterday. That is not on Circle and it is on WhatsApp.
Can you send me the number, please?
Yeah, sending you.
Okay. So, John, before I send the WhatsApp invite,
Yeah.
do you want me to communicate with this number on WhatsApp like they're a contact?
Yeah, try saying hi. Yeah. Let's make
Okay.
sure we get a baseline.
Okay.
Um,
Also, real quick, are we firm on the issue with Jerry's Google Voice number being used on his iPhone for WhatsApp being a problem? Meaning, should I test on one of my iPhones my Google Voice number and see if I get banned?
no, I mean, we're not trying to debug Jerry's personal phones. It's more
Right.
so why is the Circles project not getting our WhatsApp invites viewed? And I just wanted to eliminate something he did in his personal environment, but
Right.
it sounds like it's isolated
Okay.
and super unlikely it affected our project. And that also makes sense too because our project was already struggling before he did anything with his person with WhatsApp with the Danny's phone number that he gave or any of that stuff.
Hmm.
Right, Jerry? We already were having problems with WhatsApp invites for the last 2 weeks, right?
for various reasons.
Yeah.
When did you start using your Google Voice number on your iPhone for WhatsApp?
Probably yesterday. Okay, why is it not letting me?
Hmm.
I won.
So the only WhatsApp invites that are getting viewed are from iPhone recipients and Android 10, OS 10, and below, because those phones are so old that they don't have the same security features.
Right.
Which now that does point more to the Google being the culprit and not WhatsApp, because the Android 10s are getting viewed.
I
That takes us back to Google spam filtering. Why does Google have any
So-
say?
Here's what I'm reading here. It just says security features on your Android phone do not control whether or not you receive messages in WhatsApp.
Say that again. I'm telling Danny to release.
So if you're saying security features on your Google phone, whether it's the OS or something,
yeah,
this here says it does not control the deliverability of WhatsApp messages.
I wouldn't think it would.
I don't think it does.
But the only two clicks in the last 24 hours were Android 10. There was one Android 14. So maybe it's a coincidence. It's not enough sample size yet. Okay, so still the likely reason is something WhatsApp is filtering for some reason. They filtered you pretty quick for whatever they determined
Mm-hmm.
they deemed risky. They're deeming us risky. They're deeming us unworthy. Why? What is it? What is it? What do we need to change? It's not even so much what are we doing wrong. I want to know what we need to do to comply.
Hmm.
We have WhatsApp also available as an invite generator for other countries too, like Morocco, Australia, elsewhere, right?
I think it's just Morocco and India
And South Africa.
and South Africa. Yeah.
Yet none are getting viewed from any. It's not just a South Africa issue, right?
Mm, people in India and Australia do not invite at the rate they do in South Africa, so I can't say.
Yeah, well, because we're not getting as many downloads. I could get a lot more downloads in India real quick. Um, it's starting to get late over there, but
And I know from Amit, Amit was able to do some good testing,
yeah,
and he was able to get installs.
yeah. But I don't remember now what happened with Amine. I, Amine, did you invite from Circles to a WhatsApp user using WhatsApp in Circles?
Did I not? But as this then? No, even like when I test, I just send to my phone number myself. But I did not send to anyone else.
Okay. Do you have a friend or family you could test our link with and see if they re- really? I want to see if they even get it. We don't think they're even receiving the invite, the message from WhatsApp.
Yeah, I can do it with my brother. Can do I just like need the exact steps because I like from what I heard like things got it's tricky.
Yeah,
Um,
and also, does your brother use an iPhone or Android?
an iPhone, yeah, he got an
iPhone
iPhone.
is. Do you have any friends or family with an Android? You could.
Uh, maybe he got another Android. Like he used both. I don't know about like he, but friend, no. I'm trying to remember. Um, what about the other device that I had, the Android one? Like, well, not well. That one I use it for testing.
Yeah,
So, so yeah.
yeah. I want to get
And
it
then
out of your environment.
yeah,
We see if he has an Android he could receive on. Because I,
yeah,
I think the iPhone we're not having an issue. It's
it's the
viewable.
Android. Yeah, the
Yeah.
WhatsApp. Yeah.
Which again, Jerry doesn't is starting to point now to the device, not WhatsApp again.
But I don't think that's the case though for WhatsApp. We won't know until we test it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see if you could. I mean, send an invite to somebody's Android
Okay.
and then see if they get it.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Do I send the invite from my iOS, my iPhone?
Um, Preferably from Android, actually. Do,
Okay.
you don't have like a WhatsApp account on Android?
No, no, there is.
There is. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be a better test. That's what's most often happening.
Okay. From Android to Android. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That'll be a really good test. And then Jerry, you'll be able to see if it was viewed.
Yeah.
That's test number one. Did it show? Does it show a view?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me go back here. This is 680 URL.
You're not sharing your screen if you're.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking. Which
And I'm a little confused.
is
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm looking. It looks like it's not recording the view. It's like what? So it's almost like what WhatsApp is doing is it's just sending the image inside, sending the preview image inside of WhatsApp.
Uh-huh.
So in the test, I sent to Amit, and I see where I was fetching the preview image.
Okay.
I
So
sent, but I do not see it on Amit's side. I do not see like the view. So maybe that doesn't hold true. That what WhatsApp does is it downloads the image from the sender and then it just sends it as an attachment,
yeah.
embed it so the receiver doesn't have to download the preview.
So in other words, we're not going to know if people are viewing it.
From what it looks like, no. Because just from what I see here
Yeah.
in these logs, I only see my IP. I do not see Amit's, but Amit sent me a screenshot, and he in fact got the preview image.
Interesting. Okay. Well, it'd be really good to know if it works in Morocco
Mhm.
from Circles because this is different. You're sending it through you're not sending it through Circles.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm on my Android. My Android has a VPN in South Africa right now.
Yeah. But this will be an in-country test from Morocco Android to a Morocco Android,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see if it's received. Hopefully, we can
Mm-hmm.
get that answer. So go ahead and take one more look then at how many clicks
Mm-hmm.
from WhatsApp links since you made that change last night.
Okay.
Have there been any new ones?
Is this 1250? What's this user agent Android 12, Safari.
These are newer ones.
Yeah.
Newer,
So
recent clicks.
yeah, these were all in the past 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Who's this? Who's this number? Is this just us testing? 35552.
Mm.
Um,
Just checked with my brother. Like I thought he had one an Android, but he does not.
Okay. I mean, might as well try on the iPhone.
He like he did have an iPhone, so I sent from an Android to an iPhone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it'll be something to test to see if he gets
Okay.
gets a link.
All right. You can try that.
Okay, thanks.
mm, so something tells me that this link that was just clicked was one that was misconfigured. Let me go and get the data. User phone.
Misconfigured by who?
Let me get the full data here. It's like it was a South African user who programmed one of their contacts. It's basically the country code mismatch in the contacts.
And it did get clicked.
I don't know. It got clicked 4 times.
By the sender, maybe not the receiver.
Maybe,
You could check the IP address.
which I don't see the. I don't even see the request for the preview image.
How is? What do you mean by the country code mismatch?
So it was saved with a country code of 1, but
Okay.
it's got to be a South African number. Like there's no US number 176 country code or 176 area code.
Well, what are the digits after the 7 6?
Yeah, it's like 1 176 042 2252.
Weird.
That isn't correct.
Oh, but if it might drop the one, like
It's,
if we were to look at the console logs, the one might have got dropped. The second, how the two ones, like the second one, I think I saw that yesterday where the API adjusted it,
maybe that number doesn't look right.
Mhm.
Um,
But it had clicks, so there's something weird going on.
well, I had 4 clicks. I don't know if that's somebody just testing it out.
I'd
It's
like
four
to get
clicks from. No, it's four. It's 2 different IP addresses clicking it.
two different. This is just in the last few minutes, huh?
Last 10 minutes. Well, 15 minutes.
It's not us testing stuff.
Um, make sure. Let's see.
Mm.
No, Neville Abbey. This
Is that,
user,
is that someone's name?
yeah.
Huh.
And they invited a contact named Simon.
Okay.
No session replay.
Huh.
Hmm.
Keep looking into that. I'll be right back to use the restroom.
Um, first one was the them clicking their own link. I do not know what the second one was. Maybe they managed to get it to send.
I wonder if clicking their own link whitelisted it.
Hmm.
See what I mean? Like that's different that anybody would even do that. And then maybe it validated it in some way.
Well, I don't know if that would be weird to whitelist just a single link because imagine if it's like a
Not the link, but just the message in general. Like I think the whole message is getting filtered.
hmm.
Spam, like sent into a spam. Like how Amit never got a message from you. You on your end, it looked sent. You had a check mark next to it.
But no, I didn't have two check marks though.
Check mark, two check marks means red.
No, two gray check marks means delivered.
I don't think so.
Yep. Two gray check marks is delivered, and
Let
then
me ask
two
you,
blue check marks
okay,
red.
Amine uses WhatsApp every day. I was under the impression two
That's
check marks
that's
means
yeah. If it's gray, it just delivered. It needs to be blue to be like seen by the user. Means seen.
okay. So there's one check mark, two check marks, sometimes gray, sometimes blue. So what is what? Okay, what is two gray check marks?
Delivered, but not seen.
And then
Also, there is some settings. I forgot to. There is a user can toggle the settings to have the check marks to be blue. So I can see a message, but it's not gonna be blue because I turned that off. Like it's like a privacy settings.
Okay.
yeah, you could show not show it red.
Yeah.
Okay. So on Jerry's end, he has one gray check mark, so it shows sent, but he doesn't get the second gray check mark, which would show delivered.
One means the is not sent. The other user did not receive it yet. Or yeah, it did not receive it yet. The other user did not receive it because of yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't have network or something. One
Yeah.
is the user did not receive it.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I have a feeling a lot of people have that status on their messages from circles, like a lot of South African users. If they were to go check their sent messages from circles invites, they'd all have a single gray check mark, probably.
I was thinking maybe like just as a test instead of um like letting user do like P2P, we're gonna be having our WhatsApp and sending from it, right? And because like it's your WhatsApp, you can know if the message was sent. It should be there's an impact for that. So you would know if if the message sent or not, and all of that, just to get the sense of like where the problem is,
Hmm.
just as a test.
Mhm. In circles or outside of circles?
No, like we're gonna set up like a WhatsApp business,
Mhm.
and when a user want to share like to a WhatsApp to his friend in WhatsApp, is gonna be shared via our WhatsApp. So the other user, it will be seen that, for example, Circles sending you this invite link. I know it's not someone and everything, but just like we want to verify,
Yeah.
just to test, like where's the issue? Is it WhatsApp? Is it the user not sending because our link is blocked? I don't know, like
Does that WhatsApp business live in the Circles app or completely independent of the Circles app?
it's gonna be completely. It's like register a WhatsApp profile
Yeah.
with our number. Like it's just like how we if we want to send SMS with Twilio,
Yeah.
So the same.
But is it how's that different than when Todd sent Amit a message on WhatsApp?
It's not going to be P2P. It's going to
Yeah.
be our automated
Oh,
account to that recipient. That way we can know it's being sent.
okay.
It won't be the P2P factor. And we can, and I think I haven't used WhatsApp Business, but can we see if they've been read? I mean,
I don't know,
like,
but I would assume yes because it's business and WhatsApp. Maybe they want you to pay, so they will have to believe your tools. No.
Okay.
Again, like it is just a test, like
Yeah.
to see
See
what's
if,
going.
if we can get it delivered, and what phone number would be behind it?
we would have to set one up.
Just that one up.
But yeah,
The user,
WhatsApp Business does use the same status member, the status ones, as normal WhatsApp.
Okay.
the user will not see a phone number. You will see like
The name.
the our app name and logo and everything.
I see. That's that's kind of cool. Um, we could use that for a lot of things actually. Um, but I don't know that it helps us diagnose what's happening in the app
Mm, what do you mean in the app?
because like we'd be sending that in a completely independent way and probably based here to somebody over there. There's just a lot of differences in the variables. They don't line up with the real world case of the P2P from one user in a local region to another user in a local region, and generally Android to Android.
Mhm.
That's
No, with this though, we have no way of proving whether or not the invite was even sent. If they hit the send button or not,
yeah.
we have no way
Oh,
of
I
proving that.
see. Well, yeah. If we used it in the Circles app, then we could see if it was sent. Is that what we're suggesting?
Well, if we used WhatsApp Business and we delivered the message ourselves, we'll
Uh,
know. We'll at least know that part because right
but
now,
we would have to insert this account into the Circles app for
no,
everything.
this is all back end stuff.
Yeah. So I'll tell you how it's gonna be like for the user. When a user gonna do an ad or an invite,
Mhm.
it's gonna be done all automatically. The user would not have to go to the WhatsApp app to select the message, to select the recipient, anything. It's just gonna be all automatically when a user press add button from the circles. That's it.
We would have to get the contact from their
which
contact book, right?
which we
Yeah,
have.
I mean, you should be having everything like that. So I was just so that step where the user is transferred to WhatsApp and he had to press the send button, it's not gonna be anymore. It's like it's gonna be automatically
They
everything.
just hit add and we send it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. And we would know if it got sent or not. We could add their name, I suppose, like Jerry invited you to Circles,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. Um. Sure.
I, I would say it's not what we are trying to do. We're trying to do the P2P stuff,
Yeah.
but we are struggling to understand if these messages are even getting delivered and maybe even temporarily taking over the delivery of these messages will help us understand are they getting delivered or not.
Right.
and if it worked, it would not be a shocker because like WhatsApp, they will want you to be on their business plan to pay. Like if you are a business trying to get users, they want to get cut of it. So maybe they'll do all this stuff, not getting you a link they'll deliver it and all of that, just so you hop in on a business plan and use the API and you get
Yeah. Me.
things.
Do you get a lot of WhatsApp messages from businesses? I mean,
No, I don't. Just like it happened today. I don't get from businesses, but like it just today that I got one.
interesting.
So I will tell you like one in I because I don't like just give my phone and leave it like a phone number to businesses and everything. But like this one, they had my phone number. They sent me like about like some promotion stuff they have. But like I don't get it often.
Do you
Not
think
often. Like I would say one in 6 months or something like that.
do you think that format, like type of message from a business would be comfortable enough for a user to
Yeah, it
accept
was.
it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was comfortable. Even the link that was there, I was like pressing it because like I know. Also, like it was like from a car dealership. Also, they like trusted.
Yeah,
usually right.
but we
Hmm?
wouldn't trust the Circles app is unknown. So like if user A sends it to their friend user B,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing they recognize is their friend's name.
Yeah. Also, like with WhatsApp, like there's the verified badge. I don't know how we can get
Yeah.
it or to
Okay.
apply for it. So it's gonna be like a blue check mark
Yeah,
next to
we
it.
would want that for sure. Um, okay. What
Oh,
were
again, just to test if that's what we want to, then we can get the badge and all of that.
yeah. But it doesn't tell us if messages from South Africa are getting delivered to people in South Africa. It just tells us that ours, based in the cloud, got delivered. That does,
Well,
it's,
we got to go back up a step though. Is that we don't even know if they're being sent.
we
We have
do.
no way to prove if they're
We,
even being
yeah,
sent.
we know. I know they're being sent because I watched the session replays. There's enough. I know there's not zero. There's
It's
definitely.
not zero, but it's not. I would say it's not 100 either. It's like that. There is no.
You're gonna have to trust me on this. They're being sent. I can see them picking phone numbers. Sometimes there's two numbers they have to pick, and so I can see the modal and I can see the spinner in the background still spinning as they send the message. It's happening by the hundreds, not by like three or four or five.
We don't have concrete evidence.
If but listen,
Mhm,
it's a distribution. It's math.
mhm,
If hundreds of people do it, some are being sent intentionally.
mhm,
From their perspective, they think they sent the message. They open WhatsApp and press the send button. They wouldn't go back and do it again if they thought it wasn't working. Maybe some people, sure, 2 people, 3 people, 10 people, but not hundreds of people.
mhm,
Hundreds of people systematically scroll through. This is the last time I want to explain this, but hundreds of people systematically scroll through their list of contacts, individually selecting, changing their mind, going back, thinking about it, grabbing one, and then removing somebody else, like they had followed Victoria Ramirez, and remove them, then finding somebody else in their contacts, going through the motions, taking the time and doing it again and again and again. They are, from their point of view, expecting that they are sending invites.
mhm,
I am quite sure of that.
mhm,
So we will go on that as a foundation, but we just don't know if those got sent. Like, did they get transmitted through the ether and received on another device? And then, if so, was there a link? And was that link clickable? Those are the questions we can't answer yet.
And if we took it over with the WhatsApp business, we should be able to tell that.
We'll be able to tell that from our cloud based business account,
Mhm,
with totally different parameters and rules and everything else around it, based who knows where, sent one and someone saw it. It doesn't tell us anything about the scenario I just described of the users and onboarding who think they sent messages. That doesn't tell us anything about them.
mhm,
So it won't really. It's if we're talking about using it as an alternative, then that's a different conversation, and maybe that's what we should be doing. It's definitely a worthwhile conversation. When we're talking about answers, it doesn't answer what's happening right now with the hundreds of users I'm seeing inviting their friends and family. They seemingly are inviting them. They think they are.
mhm.
And, like I've even spoken to Amy about, she thought she was inviting people, you know, um, but we're seeing there's no clicks. the only clicks we're getting lately here were iPhone and very old Android operating systems, with the exception of that one, which who knows what, maybe it was a device from South Africa, and there's going to be some exceptions in there, but the pattern is distinctively clear that iPhones can click on it, but those are rare, like, so we're not getting very many of those, and then only very old Androids, which did convert a couple over the last couple weeks, did convert a couple into users, but everybody else, which is the bulk of users over there, and on more modern Android devices, they're not clicking or downloading, and we just don't know why yet. But we have to answer that question.
Mhm.
Why is that? And we need to investigate it. So there's an answer. Why? Where we left off is, were there new clicks? You were looking at 4 clicks on one link,
Uh-huh.
right? And then that one, like, well, first it started with the sender clicking it themselves, and then are you confirming that a recipient also clicked it?
A second IP clicked it.
Second IP.
So the sender could be on. Okay, here's a click. Here's a click.
Okay.
Just came in 20 minutes ago, South Africa. I see the sender and the receiver have 2 totally different IPs. This is it says Android 10,
Yeah, there we go again.
Samsung browser.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
And then unfortunately, the majority of Android 10s don't make it through onboarding. So we get an even lower conversion rate because of our failures, limitations with our onboarding, which we're improving, but
Okay.
they have problems even getting it. So,
All right, let's play the game. Now I can take this IP address, go to Amplitude, and I can see if this user started an onboarding yet, because this was about 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
I can see if they even got to onboarding, and we'll see what happened with them. We can go onboarding, filter.
you saw the invitee.
Yeah, it was a totally distinct IP.
Great. So, and they're in the download. They downloaded from the Play Store.
Well, I don't know if they downloaded. Well, hold on. Let's see. Go here. I do not see an onboarding. I do not see any IP address that says welcome screen viewed.
Yeah, and we wouldn't even know because we don't always get that IP address right away. So they very well could have, but got stopped on the name screen, which happens often.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But now we don't have a session replay or anything to back that up.
nope. But you have some factual information, which is a link was clicked by an Android 10 OS device, and we know that. And presumably the link navigated them to the Google Play Store. Do we have from the refer API? Is that confirm that they made it to the? Can that refer API tell us if they download? But what good is that API if they can't tell us if they install?
The refer API only says if there was an install, but there's nothing.
So can it tell us if they installed or not then?
Not instantly.
Why don't you,
We'd have to have our own kind of logs here to back that up.
not necessarily. We have a Google console.
But that doesn't give live info. Can we hold on? Let's see.
Google's pretty good about it being fairly real time.
Okay.
Apple's not, but Google is. I mean, it could be an hour delay, but not more. It's generally not more than an hour.
No, the Google Play console dashboard cannot see which specific link triggered an install.
Uh, how about did we get an install in the last 30 minutes?
Mm.
We probably got several.
Now, I also check any backend calls from that IP address, which
Okay.
would have be like we have a couple mutations queries that get called in the background on startup,
Okay.
and I didn't see anything from that IP address either.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean it. I mean, it could be a million things. They maybe don't have the proper certifications or whatever. Who knows? But maybe they're just not interested in downloading it. But we saw a click again, Android 10 OS. It just keeps accumulating more and more evidence that newer Androids are blocking us for some reason.
Looking to see how statistics, is that where I'll go? I don't think I can go hourly. Is there any way I can go hourly on
Probably
the
sort by
console?
like today. You can sort by.
Okay.
That'll show a lot. But let's
Well, I'm
not.
not even able to go to today.
Okay.
I can only go yesterday is the last thing I have.
So it's nowhere near going to pinpoint what we want, but we still are in the same context of newer Androids won't aren't getting clicks. I want to do a little more investigation into these iPhones because this is intriguing me. So how many um I guess since yesterday your 3:30 your time, there were a few iPhone clicks to those links, right?
Okay. Let's see.
I think you mentioned 4 or 5. Maybe there's more since. Here, share your screen so I can see.
Yep. This one was Android. This is Android. This is that Android, iPhone. Oh no, this is me. Android, iPhone. This is US.
Right.
So what are we trying to determine from a US click?
Not well. I mean, one thing is, are they all US? And then that means it's not working on newer Androids or iPhones in internationally.
iPhone,
iPhone where?
San Francisco.
Okay.
Oh, this is
So they're not even using.
no, we don't have any. No,
Yeah, wait a minute. That wouldn't be a WhatsApp link for iPhones in the US, right?
right. That'd be iMessage.
Okay, we're for sure texting those links, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so those don't even count.
Mm-hmm.
But they made it into here because you're not filtered by WhatsApp or anything.
Right.
Okay. So do we have any iPhones since 3:30 p.m. your time yesterday clicking a link?
No, that's it. I went through them all.
Okay. So it's okay. So it's well, they're not discriminating. They're we're getting blocked. So it's now this goes back to WhatsApp and not Android necessarily. Like WhatsApp potentially. But for some reason on the Android 10, they're not as good at blocking. In fact, now I remember from reading some of that ChatGPT explanation is that yeah, those security features, it probably also gets in the way of whatever WhatsApp's doing as well is less effective on Android OS 10, which kind of makes it okay. So WhatsApp is our enemy here. They're the ones restricting us on iPhones and Androids. So we have to keep asking the questions. Like, I would, first, is it possible to even open a ticket with WhatsApp?
Mm,
Contact WhatsApp. Let's do a ticket.
okay. How do you want me to enter this? What phone number you use for your WhatsApp account? I don't know what phone number you use here.
Let's start with the one Danny created.
Or the one, or my cell phone number, not the one that's blocked.
Yeah, that's fine. Either way.
Okay. How to use
We could
WhatsApp?
say Android. Let's start with Android.
Okay.
Um,
What's the question?
um, who's this going to? Can you scroll to the top?
WhatsApp support.
To better assist you, contact us from your phone by opening WhatsApp settings. Help contact us. Also hit our help center. Okay, so we have an app project where users invite each other using WhatsApp messaging with a link to download our app from the App Store. However, it appears no one is receiving the WhatsApp message from the invitor.